here for the Facetime Theatre ExtravaGala. I'm Jessica Potts. I'm the Executive and Educational Director of Facetime Theatre.
And I'm Katie McGreer, the Artistic Director and Social Media Manager.
If you're watching this right now, we either had technical difficulties the night of our ExtravaGala, or you are watching at another time because maybe you were unable to join us the night of the event. Our theme this evening is the Tony Awards, so the performances that you will be watching are all from shows that won Best Musical at the Tony Awards. And we just want to take a minute to thank you so much for your generosity towards our GoFundMe fundraising campaign. We are blown away by the amount of money we've raised. As of right now, we've raised over $31,000, but I have a feeling that by the time you're watching it, that number is already higher. So thank you so much. We were hit really hard by the pandemic, as most theaters, all theaters were. But because of your generosity, we are so optimistic about our future, and we know we will be here for a long time to come.
So you're going to be seeing some incredible performances from some of our most talented FaceTime faces, as well as a big announcement coming later in the video. But first, we have a video from Mayor Peter Urschler, a fan of FaceTime Theatre. So let's go on to Peter.
Hi, this is Mayor Peter, and I want to welcome you to the first ever Facetime Theatre Virtual ExtravaGala. Thank you for joining us and for supporting Facetime Theatre and the arts in Phoenixville, Pennsylvania. The COVID-19 pandemic has been hard on so many small businesses, and it's been particularly hard for theaters and performing artists. Facetime Theatre is a nonprofit community theater in Phoenixville, PA. This theater has been inspiring the love of performance and has been delighting audiences in the Phoenixville area for over 13 years. Facetime Theatre is in the fight of its life to keep their doors open during and after this pandemic. Tonight's wonderful ExtravaGala event is the culmination and celebration of a 3-month-long fundraising effort to save Facetime Theatre. You are here tonight because you believe in FaceTime and have given generously to help keep this theater alive. Thank you to each one of you for every single one of your generous donations. We have a wonderful show for you tonight. Prepare to be dazzled by a slate of fantastic performances brought to you by incredibly talented artists. We even have a special mystery performer tonight, a talented young singer who earned a spot in tonight's lineup by being one of our top fundraisers. If you or someone watching with you tonight would be willing to give a little more to this effort, please go to our website, facetimetheatre.org, or scan the QR code on this screen and you'll be directed to our GoFundMe Charity page. Every single dollar you give helps to ensure that the show will go on for years to come at the Facetime Theatre. Again, thank you so much for your support. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy the Facetime Theatre ExtravaGala.
So, our first performance of the evening is by Amy Osterhout, Kelsey Hodgkiss, and Erica Flanick. They are all teachers here at Facetime Theatre. They work with us over the summer, and they are the dream team that does our fall junior production.
Then second, we have Lisa Starcheski, the president of our board and the founder of Facetime Theatre. She has also been involved in the theater by directing, and she was one of our original teachers for our classes. And then lastly, we have Brad De Leon, who is an original intern for our summer stage program. He is also one of the graphic designers that we use for all of our logos and who actually designed the logo for the ExtravaGala tonight.
Stop telling me what to do. Don't treat me like a child of 2. No, I know that you want what's best. Please, but mother, please give it a rest.
It was a February day when your dad came by before going away. A U-Haul truck in the driveway, the day it was suddenly real. We told you not to go outside, but you saw that truck and you smiled so wide. A real-life truck in your driveway. We let you sit behind the wheel. Goodbye, goodbye. Now it's just me and my little guy. And the house felt so big, and I felt so small. The house felt so big, and I felt so small. That night I tucked you into bed. I will never forget how you sat up and said, "Is there another truck coming to our driveway? A truck that will take Mommy away." And the house felt so big, and I felt so small. The house felt so big, and I knew there would be moments that I'd miss, and I knew there would be space I couldn't fill, and I knew I'd come up short a million different ways, and I did, and I do, and I will. But like that February day, I will take your hand, squeeze it tightly, and say, "There's not another truck in our driveway." Your mom isn't going anywhere. Your mom is staying right here. Your mom isn't going anywhere. Your mom is staying right here, no matter what. I'll be here when it all feels so big, till it all feels so small. When it all feels so big, till it all feels so small. Till it all feels so small.
You could drive a person crazy. You could drive a person mad. Ba-da-da. First you make a person feel all hazy, so a person can be had. Ba-da-da. Then you leave a person dangling, sadly, outside your door, which could only make a person gladly want you even more. I could understand a person if he said to go away. Ba-da-da. I could understand a person if he happened to be gay. You think? Do I know? Nah. But worse than that, a person that titillates a person and then leaves him flat. He's crazy. He's a troubled person. He's a truly crazy person himself.
Dirty flirt. You are the worst.
I just don't get you. When the person's personality is personable, you shouldn't ought to sit like a lump. It's harder than a matador coercing a bull to try to get you off of your rump. So single and attentive and attractive a man is everything a person could wish. But turning off a person is the act of a man who likes to pull the hooks out of fish. Knock, knock, is anybody there? Knock, knock, it really isn't fair. Not fair, not fair, not fair. Knock, knock, I'm working on my charms. Knock, knock, a zombie's in my arms. All that sweet affection, what is wrong? Where's the loose connection? How long, oh Lord, how long? Bobby, baby, Bobby, booby, Bobby. You could drive a person frantic. You could blow a person's cool. Like you get a person all romantic while you make him feel a fool. But when a person says that you've upset him, that's when you're good. You impersonate a person better than a zombie should. I could understand a person if he wasn't good in bed. I could understand a person if he actually was dead. Ba-da-da-da, exclusive you, elusive you. Will anybody ever get the juice of you? You're crazy. You're a troubled person. You're a moving, deeply maladjusted, never to be trusted, crazy person yourself. Bobby is my hobby and I'm giving him up.
Incredible job by that last group of performers. Next up, we have a set with Alicia Culleton. She is one of our private voice lesson teachers here at Facetime. You may have seen her on stage here in Into the Woods or in so many other local theaters where she performs. After Alicia, we have Liam Sneed. He's one of our original summer stage interns. He went on to study musical theater and perform at some incredible professional venues locally, including Bristol Riverside Theater most recently.
And last in this set is a real treat. We have Andrew Legere, who is a Phoenixville native, a Phoenixville High School alum, who went off to Penn State to study musical theater and then continued to perform in regional theater, national tours, and eventually bandstand on Broadway. So good.
It says in this book, the average unmarried female, basically insecure, due to some long frustration, may react with psychosomatic symptoms, difficult to endure, affecting the upper respiratory tract. In other words, just from waiting around for that plain little band of gold, a person can develop a cold. You can spray her wherever you figure the streptococci lurk. You can give her a shot for whatever she's got, but it just won't work. If she's tired of getting the fisheye from the hotel clerk, a person can develop a cold. It says here, the female remaining single, just in the legal sense, shows an erotic tendency. See note. See note. Note. Chronic organic syndromes, toxic or hypertense, involving the eye, the ear, the nose, and throat. In other words, just from worrying whether the wedding is on or off, a person can develop a cough. You can feed her all day with the vitamin A and the bromo fizz, but the medicine never gets anywhere near where the trouble is. If she's tired of getting a name for herself and a name ain't his, a person can develop a cough. And furthermore, just from installing the wedding trip, a person can develop a grip. and she can hear church bells chime. The compartment is air-conditioned and the mood's sublime. Then they get off at Saratoga for the 14th time. A person can develop la grip, la post-nasal drip, with the wheezes and the sneezes and a sinus that's really a pip. From a lack of community property and a feeling she's getting too old, a person can develop a bad
Strange, dear, but true, dear, when I'm close to you, dear, the stars fill the sky, so in love with you am I. My arms fold about you. You know, darling, why so in love with you am I. In love with the night, mysterious, the night when you first were there. In love with my joy, delirious, when I knew that you could care. So taunt me and hurt me, deceive me, desert me. I'm yours till I die. So in love, so in love, so in love with you, my love. Am I?
Purpose, it's that little flame that lights a fire under your butt. Purpose, it keeps you going strong like a car with a full tank of gas. Everyone else has a purpose, so what's mine? Oh, look, here's a penny. It's from the year I was born. It's a sign. I don't know how I know, but I'm gonna find my purpose. I don't know where I'm gonna look, but I'm gonna find my purpose. Gotta find out, don't wanna wait. Got to make sure that my life will be great. Gotta find my purpose before it's too late. He's gonna find his purpose. Whoa, whoa, I'm gonna find Could take a week, a month, a year. At a job, or smoking grass. Maybe at a pottery class. Could it be? Yes, it could. Something's coming, something good. I'm gonna find my purpose, yeah. You're gonna find your purpose. Whoa, I'm gonna find it. What will it be? Where will it be? My purpose in life is a mystery. Gotta find my purpose. Gotta find me. You're gonna find your purpose. Whoa, whoa, I'm gonna find my purpose. Purpose. Yeah. I gotta find me.
So next up, we have a small break from our performances. Lisa Starcheski, who is our current board president and also my mom, she is going to just give us a brief background of Facetime Theater, its history, and where we've been.
And then after that, our vice president of the board, Kate Nice, has a big announcement about what is upcoming at Facetime Theater this year.
Hi, everyone. I'm Lisa Starcheski, the founder of Facetime Theater and president of the board. I wanted to tell you a little bit about how Facetime got started. So the vision behind Facetime started back in 2007. I was directing the musical at Phoenixville High School, and so many parents would come up to me and they would talk to me about their children and about how much they loved participating in theater. And they would ask me if there was anywhere they could go where they could learn more and take classes and get more involved. And I thought about it and I thought, you know what? There isn't. Not in Phoenixville, not at that time. And I thought about it more and I thought maybe there should be. So I started looking for some space and talking to people and, thinking about the idea of a business. And I found the Franklin Commons, which at the time was just being renovated and was just opening up. And I rented a studio space here, and I opened Facetime Performing Arts Studio. The day I opened, I had 43 students, which was really a blessing. And Facetime has been growing, honestly, ever since that day. A few years into the business, in 2011, the vision shifted a little bit. And I decided that the best path forward for this was to create a new entity, Facetime Theater, and have it be fully nonprofit. And so we did that. And we started, at that time, our flagship summer stage program, which really put us on the map. And then, a few years later, we were blessed to be able to buy this space, which is unbelievable. Another part of the Franklin Commons, beautiful theater space, thanks to so many people who helped us get to that point. I cannot tell you how proud I am of this theater and of the evolution of the theater over these years. It has become a kind, inclusive, talented, committed community. There are hundreds of Facetime families, and we are grateful for every single one of them. I want to thank you. I want to thank everyone who gave to this fundraiser. People who helped behind the scenes, in front of the scenes, performing, giving of their time, giving of their money, people who thought good thoughts and sent them our way. Every contribution to us is really helpful and much appreciated. Thank you so much.
Guys, it's Kate Nice. Many of you know me as a theater buff, but what you might not know is that I have been directing choirs for over 20 years, and I am so excited to tell you about something new at Facetime Theater. A chorale, a community chorale, the center stage chorale at Facetime Theater, and I will be the director. If you have been missing singing, if you can't wait to get back on that stage and share your talents, please check out the website for more information about this community chorale. We'll be accepting singers age 14 and up. Any experience, no experience, tons of experience. Come join the fun. Registration opens on April 1st, and the season kicks off in September 2021 in person, if at all possible. We intend to do 2 to 3 performances a year, showcasing choral music of all types, all varieties. So if you want to connect with other people that have the same kind of passion that you do, please consider being part of it. I can't wait to see you there.
So next up, we have a special treat. My daughter, Clara Beth Potts, will be performing Castle on a Cloud. She was actually, at the time of this recording, she was the top fundraiser for this event. She's already raised over $6,500, so she got a slot in this evening's festivities. And then after Clara, we have Kaylee Edwards. She is a previous summer stage intern. She works here on staff for certain camps that we do. She actually recently started a photography business that is flourishing. You should check that out.
She's one of our prizes.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. She is one of our prizes for this evening.
And then third in that set, we have Leanna Henry. She is a local favorite. She performs all over the place. She most recently here was Paulette in our production of Legally Blonde. And then last in that set is a trio of myself, Jessica Potts, and Kate Nice. So we're really excited for you to see that too.
Shouts or talks too loud. Not in my castle on a cloud. There is a lady all in white, holds me and sings a lullaby. She's nice to see and she's soft to touch. She says, Cosette, I love you very much. I know a place where no one's lost. I know a place where no one cries. Crying at all is not allowed. Not in my castle on a cloud.
Maybe this time I'll be lucky. Maybe this time he'll stay. Maybe this time, for the first time, love won't hurry away. He will hold me fast. I'll be home at last. Not a loser anymore, like the last time and the time before. Everybody loves a winner, so nobody loved me. Lady peaceful, lady happy, that's what I long to be. Something's bound to begin. nobody loved me. Lady peaceful, lady happy, that's what I long to be. All the odds are, well, they're in my favor. Something's bound to give in. It's gonna happen sometime. Maybe this time I'll When I think of home, I think of a place where there's love overflowing. I wish I was home, I wish I was back there with the things I've been knowing. Wind that makes the tall grass bend into leaning. Suddenly the raindrops that fall have a meaning, sprinkling the sea makes it all clean. Maybe there's a chance for me to go back now that I have some direction. It would sure be nice to be back home where there's love and affection. And just maybe I can convince time to slow up, giving me enough time in my life to grow up. Time be my friend. Let me start again. Suddenly my world's gone and changed its face, but I still know where I'm going. I have had my mind spun around in space, and yet I've watched it growing. Now if you're listening, God, please don't make it hard to know that we should believe in the things that we see. Tell us, should we try to stay or should we run away? Or are we better just to let things be? Living here in this brand new world might be a fantasy, but it's taught me to love. So it's real to me, and I know that we must look inside our hearts
Daddy always said that he married beneath him. That's what he said, that's what he said. When he proposed, he informed my mother he was probably her very last chance. And though she was 22, though she was 22, though she was 22, she married him. Life with my dad wasn't ever a picnic, more like a come as you are. When I was 5, I remember my mother dug earrings out of the car. I knew that they weren't hers, but it wasn't something you want to discuss. He wasn't warm. Well, not to her. Well, not to us. But everything was beautiful at the ballet. Graceful men lift lovely girls in white. Yes, everything was beautiful at the ballet. I was happy at the ballet. That's when I started dance class. Up a steep and very narrow stairway to the voice like a metronome. Up a steep and very narrow stairway. It wasn't paradise. It wasn't paradise. It wasn't paradise. But it was home. Mother always said I'd be very attractive when I grew up. Different, she said, with a special something and a very, very personal flair. And though I was 8 or 9, though I was 8 or 9, though I was 8 or 9, I hated her. Now, different is nice, but it sure isn't pretty. Pretty is what it's about. I never met anyone who was different, who couldn't figure that out. So beautiful, I'd never live to see. But it was clear, if not to her, well then to me, that everyone is beautiful at the ballet. Every prince has got to have his swan. Yes, everyone is beautiful at the ballet. I was pretty at the ballet. Up a steep and very narrow stairway to the voice like a metronome. Up a steep and very narrow stairway. It wasn't paradise. It wasn't paradise. It wasn't paradise, but it was home.
I don't know what they were for or against, really, except each other. I mean, I was born to save their marriage. But when my father came to pick my mother up at the hospital, he said, well, I thought this was going to help, but I guess it's not. Anyway, I did have a fantastic fantasy life. I used to dance around the living room with my arms in the air like this. And my fantasy was that it was an Indian chief. And he'd say to me, Maggie, do you want to dance? And I'd say, Daddy, I would love to dance. But it was clear when he proposed that I was born to help their marriage end well.
That's what he said. That's what she said.
I used to dance around the living room.
He wasn't warm. Not to her.
It was an Indian chief and he'd say, Maggie, do you want to dance? And I'd say, Daddy, I would love to. Everything was beautiful at the ballet. Raise your arms and someone's always there. Yes, everything was beautiful at the ballet. At the ballet. At the ballet.
Everything was beautiful at the ballet. I was pretty, I was happy, I would love to at the ballet.
Rounding out the performances tonight, we have our last set of performers, starting off with Carrie Haifa. She is a local talent who you may have seen singing around town. She recently was in our production of Legally Blonde as Elle Woods. She went to Phoenixville High School, and she is just all around fantastic. Following Carrie, we have my brother, Ryan Starcheski. You've definitely seen him here on the stage at FaceTime. He also has directed for us before, and we have plans for him to direct for us again next season. He performs here and locally, super stellar.
And for our last performance of the evening of the event, we are bringing back Andrew Legere and Brad DeLeon. They put together a duet virtually since Brad is here and Andrew is in New York, and it's so fun, so please enjoy.
Gimme, 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 gimme that thing called love. I want it. Gimme, gimme that thing called love. I need it. Highs and lows, tears and laughter. Gimme happy ever after. Gimme, gimme that thing called love. Gimme, gimme that thing called love. I crave it. Gimme, gimme that thing called love. I'll brave it, thick and thin, rich or poor time. Gimme years and I'll want more time. Gimme, gimme that thing called love. Gimme, gimme that thing called love. I'm free now. Gimme, gimme that thing called love. I see now fly, dove, sing, sparrow. Gimme Cupid's famous arrow. Gimme, gimme that thing called love. I don't care if he's a nobody. In my heart, he'll be a somebody, somebody to love me. I need it. Gimme that thing called love. I want it. Here I am, Saint Valentine. My bags are packed. I'm first in line. Aphrodite, don't forget me. Romeo and Juliet may fly, dove, sing, sparrow. Give me Fat Boy's famous arrow. Gimme, gimme that thing called
End of May or early June, this picture-perfect afternoon we shared. Drive the winding country road, grab a scoop at a la mode, and then we're there. An open field that's framed with trees, we pick a spot and shoot the breeze like buddies do. Quoting songs by our favorite bands, telling jokes no one understands except us two. And we talk and take in the view. All we see is sky for forever. We let the world pass by for forever. Feels like we could go on for forever this way. Two friends on a perfect day. We walk a while and talk about the things we'll do when we get out of school. Bike the Appalachian Trail, or write a book, or learn to sail. Wouldn't that be cool? There's nothing that we can't discuss, like girls we wish would notice us, but never do. He looks around and says to me, there's nowhere else I'd rather be, and I say, me too. And we talk and take in the view. We just talk and take in the view. All we see is sky for forever. We let the world pass by for forever. Feels like we could go on for forever this way, this way. All we see is light for forever, 'cause the sun shines bright for forever. We could be all right for forever this way. Two friends on a perfect day. And there he goes, racing toward the tallest tree. From far across the yellow field, I hear him calling, follow me. There we go, wondering how the world might look from up so high. One foot after the other, one branch then to another. I climb higher and higher. I climb till the entire sun shines on my face. And I suddenly feel the branch give way. I'm on the ground. My arm goes numb. I look around and I see him coming to get me. He's coming to get me. And everything's okay. All we see is sky for forever. We let the world pass by for forever. Buddy, you and I for forever this way, this way. All we see is light, 'cause the sun burns bright. We could be all right for forever this way. Two friends, true friends on a perfect day.
You are some gumshoe, you just don't think. Well, get this, dumb gumshoe, you come from my inkwell. Is your mouth lonely with 1 foot in their stone? Your brains only hold thoughts I put in there. Just what you are I'll spell out. You are a novel pain, 1 speck of lint that fell out the last time that I picked my brain.
You are so jealous of my track record. Tolstoy, do tell us your feeble hack record. Your weak knees brand you soft and unstable. 1 small threat and you fold like a card table. You drool at my adventures. Your broads in bed are bored. Go home and soak your dentures. Your pen is no match for my sword. You're nothing without me, a no one who'd go undefined. You wouldn't exist, you'd never be missed. I tell you, you're out of my mind. A show-off, a blowhard, you're equal parts hot air and cold. And no one would doubt me, without me you're nothing at all.
You're in my plot, I'm still your creator. I call the shots, I'm your private dictator.
You are so thick, you eat, breathe, sleep fiction. I'm your meal ticket, knee deep in cheap fiction.
You gloating ignoramus, you haven't any shame.
Hey, I'm a famous Seamus, and most people don't know your name. You're nothing without me. Without me, you just disappear right into thin air, and no one would care or notice you ever were here. A puppet, an upstart, a loser who's destined to fall. I'm everything you always wanted to be. Let's deal with the issue you wish you were me. You're nothing without me, without me, you're nothing at all.
As of now, we have raised over $31,000 on our GoFundMe campaign, which is so exciting. Thank you so much to everyone who's donated so far. If you would like to see a list of all of the top fundraisers, you can head to our website and we will be posting those after the live gala happens.
We just want to take a minute to thank a few people. First, everyone watching this right now, thank you so much for your overwhelming generosity in getting us to this amount that we've raised. We also
would like to thank some folks who volunteered their time to put this whole event together, the live event, as well as this video right here. Ben Potts, who came to our recordings and did some great sound work for them. Brad DeLeon, who did graphic design work on our logo and our poster.
Katie and I want to especially thank Kristen Abel and Michelle Gottfried for their tireless work on our fundraising team putting this together, and also Casey Abel and Josh Starcheski for their help the night of the live event.
Lastly, we would like to thank our entire staff and board for all of the support that they have given us. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. We hope you enjoyed all of our performances.